Our next guest is near and dear to our hearts because he's a radio guy. You gotta love that. Certainly we do. And it's about radio being the way it should be. Free. No monthly fees, no nonsense, no subscriptions. HD Radio. And it's always a pleasure. It's our annual touching base, if not more so, with Bob Struble, who is the president and CEO of iBuiquity HD Radio. How are you, Bob?
Dave, I'm great. First off, let me say congratulations. 20 years at CES is a tremendous accomplishment. I'm not sure anyone could have done that, and it's a pleasure being with you. We hadn't done the full 20, but we've done a few.
That's right.
I'm proud and pleased for your success.
I think we've done pretty much all of them since you've been here. And how old is HD Radio?
We were talking about this just today. I think our first show at CES was 2000. So
Wow.
We've been here 14 years. You've been here 20. We're following in your footsteps.
Well, very good. And the growth that we've seen from HD Radio and the kinds of things that you guys have done in these last 13, 14 years blows our mind. And I talked earlier, of course, in your intro about it's radio the way it should be. It's free. It's over the air. It's there. And, of course, HD makes AM sound more like FM. For those that you've heard me say that many times over the years on our show, FM sound more like CD quality. And there are so many opportunities now for folks to get alternatives, other things, other programming. You know, Chris's favorite HD channel is Outlaw Country.
Outlaw Country's a good one.
And these are the kinds of things that people generally wouldn't be getting on a normal AM and FM station.
I think that's right, Dave. You know, we'll talk a little bit about the growth over the last year, which has been exciting and encouraging. But it starts, certainly for your listeners and other consumers, about the enhanced features. Digital is just better than analog. We know that from all the products that we've bought. And in radio, that means, as you said, it sounds better.
Yeah.
You get more channels. You get more interactivity. You can do more things. You get visuals. And it pulls AM and FM broadcasting, AM and FM radio, still used, as you point out, by 95% of Americans. It brings it into the digital age, and we're excited to be doing that.
And you talk about displays because you've got interactive things going on now with a lot of the HD radios too, whether it's a song you like and you want to tap it to buy it later or just at least acknowledge it later and make a decision, or whether it's a coupon perhaps.
Yep.
I was very amazed by some of the stuff we saw in your exhibit here. There's something that interests you and you say, you know what, I want that. Might as well save some money, tap the coupon.
That's right. We've got a next generation partnership. You should see products later in the year that we've developed with Emis, the next radio guys. It pairs the connectivity that is existing in most cars with the great features that come from AM and FM broadcasting. So if I'm listening to that Gutco ad and I want to get a quote, I can tap the screen. If I like the song I'm listening to, I can press thumbs up, and the DJ will get that information.
So you're actually sending like a request to the radio station even about, I like this song, play it more often.
Text to win, download the coupon, load the event into my calendar. If I hear a concert coming up, I can do it. So you'll begin to see these things, and what we are intending to do is pull broadcast radio into the interactive age and make it on par with all the other stuff you can get in the car.
Now let's talk about that, broadcast radio. How many stations are transmitting HD signals now?
About 2,200 stations around the country, Dave. They account for about 75% of all radio listings, so these are the most important and the most successful stations. If you go to New York City or Los Angeles, you're going to find 50 or 60 HD radio stations on the air.
Wow.
You tune to those stations, you'll see the new content. Folks are calling them now HD2, HD3s. These are brand new stations with diverse content. We've got reggae, we got blues, we got jazz, we got comedy, we got bluegrass, we got outlaw country, as you highlight. So new content that folks can't get. And all the interactive features, the album cover art, the tag the song to purchase it later, free traffic, free weather information, just a very rich consumer experience.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And the number of radios available. I mean, I remember, again, those many years ago, dozen plus, where there were a handful. And you had to have one of those if you wanted HD, and you certainly can get them. Now there's a limitless supply, it seems, of a variety of
If you walk
radios.
on any showroom floor in America, Dave, and buy a new car, you're going to see HD radio receivers. We were on about 40% of all the cars sold in America last year.
And every manufacturer
every
now is on board.
Every single manufacturer. We had a milestone of sorts in 2014. Fiat announced at the LA Auto Show last month that they will be offering the technology, meaning in 2015 in their cars. They were the last holdout.
Yeah.
So, Dave, every single automaker sells cars in the U.S., is offering the technology, at least on some of their cars. It's pretty exciting.
That's pretty amazing for sure, especially because here at CES, there's all but one auto manufacturer that at least has a presence, so they still have to get that last one. You got that part covered.
We got that part covered, and as we say, 40% goes to 50, goes to 60, goes to 80. But for your listeners, when you're buying the new car, take a look at the HD radio. You're going to find your favorite stations. You're going to love what you hear. You're going to see some new content. You're going to see some interactive features, and it's the new way to listen to radio for sure.
And one of the fun stats that I saw in your exhibit, every 3.5 seconds someone buys an HD radio.
Think about that. In the course of this interview, we probably sold another 40 or 50.
Yeah.
You can do the math, and that's great because consumers will love what they get.
Yeah. And guess what? I am going to arm wrestle from Bob some radios for some of our audience. So stay tuned. Because
if you're a good guy, maybe.
I try to be. I try to be a good guy. And we're going to get some Into Tomorrow and HD Radio branded radios to give away to you, our audience, just for participating on the program. So if you've yet to experience HD, we invite you to hdradio.com, and you'll be surprised, hopefully in your area, several of the stations that are already transmitting those free over-the-air HD radio channels. Just like AM and FM should be free, it is. And check it all out. Bob, thanks as always for joining us here at CES.
David, pleasure. Congrats again, and hope to see you again next year.
Yes, indeed. Count on it. I don't know if I can last that long, but we'll see. It feels like 40 years. No. This is good stuff. IntoTomorrow.com for links to Bob's site and all of our guests. The video, of course, of every interview here at CES. Our highlight video, Dave's Top 10. Don't miss all these goodies. Again, at IntoTomorrow.com. Back with more from Las Vegas. I'm Dave Graveline on the Advanced Media Network.